Hey guys, I'm just really blessed today. We've got Janita here with us from the IPC, which is the International Prayer Council, which my friend John Robb started.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good, David. Thank you for having me.
Oh, so great to see you today. So will you please, for the audience that maybe don't know what you guys are doing, can you explain a little bit about your role and what IPC does?
The International Prayer Council is a network of networks. We are probably 5,000 networks globally. We cover 222 nations. Probably for more than 400,000 churches and 200 denominations. And our role is to connect, nations, generations, regions, through prayer. And we just look, that the Lord will visit that region, that family, that nation, and just preparing the church for the second coming of the Lord, mainly.
Which we believe our movie is a big part of that. As this movie rolls out in 2024, to have partners like you guys with the IPC. And I actually believe you guys are actually the largest prayer initiative on the planet that's actually organized.
I think that we are one of those. God has given us so much grace, and we have at least one prayer network in every single country. Just the Global Day of Prayer that I was telling you, for one day, more than 700 million people, are praying, the same exact, prayer, that the glory of the Lord, will cover the earth as the waters covers the sea. And I admire what you're doing right now, because I think that this is a tool for the end times, and the Lord is giving us the opportunity just to outreach as many people as we can for the end times. We know that we are fighting, all of us, a global agenda, like a new world order agenda. That will be, the right term, but the Lord has, a strategy as well. And I'm sure that, this resurrection movie is part of that. It's going to be, the way that I see it, as a missile in the enemy's camp. That's the way that I see it.
I like that. Thank you. Yeah, we really believe that prayer is a very big part of what we're doing with the movie. And so we're really great to be able to partner with you guys. And I get your newsletters every month, so I get to hear all the adventures of your travels and what you guys are doing, and some of the initiatives that you've done. I really like the one in Jakarta, the children's prayer movement. Can you talk a little bit about that generation?
Yes, everything started in 2012 with the second Global Assembly, Prayer Assembly. We have more than 36 nations, a representation of 36 nations, and we have more than 9,000 global leaders. And we have a big, assembly, and more than 118,000 people show in Jakarta, a Muslim country.
Wow.
So it's the urgency of the Lord. And out of that, a wave, was created. And the uprising was the next movement among the youth. And we have had uprising in Indonesia, in Malaysia, in Bolivia, in Mongolia, in Singapore. And out of that, the children in prayer, are coming out. And for example, just in Jakarta, we have more than 500,000 children in prayer.
Wow.
And for today,
Altogether,
just in that area. And for example, just in one nation, Bolivia, the one that I was telling you, we have more than 600 children coming from the orphans. They're orphans, orphanages, and in nine cities. And I think that the Lord is looking for those pure hearts. And He knows that out of the children, something good is coming. And for us, the movie especially, I'm sure that it's going to bring hope for a hopeless generation that think, where are we going to go? And here in the U.S., we have a target of, the 75 million millennials that were born from the 60s to the 80s that can change the narrative of the nation if we give them the right tool. And the tool is Jesus.
Yes, I agree. Well, it was great to have you with us today, and we look forward to talking and interviewing you more and hearing more about your stories. And we just want to bless you and your ministry, and we love John, and we love the IPC.
Thank you so much.
And we just love that partnership, so thank you.
And I bless you, and I want to say that may God be with you, and His hand is here and His heart as well.
Thank you, sis.
Amen.
Thank you, guys.